Hey guys, David Hess here. Going to talk to you just a little bit today about the battle that we're in. In 2 Corinthians 10, the Bible talks about that the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but they're mighty for pulling down strongholds. Basically, is what it's saying is we're in a battle. We're not in a battle with flesh and blood, but we're in a spiritual battle. And I believe that we are called to prosper. You know, the word says that blessed above all things, I wish that you be in health and prosper, but only as your soul prospers, only as your mind, your intellect, your understanding prospers. Until that prospers, then you can't get the fullness. So I'm just going to bring you a little bit that God has been showing me, and hopefully it will help you to prosper and get understanding. If you continue to read on, it says that we are to cast down arguments that exalt themselves above the knowledge of God. Actually, the word there says imaginations, cast down imaginations which exalt themselves above the knowledge of God. And that word imaginations actually is arguments. It's what comes to your mind. It is taking control of your mind and casting down every mental thought, every imagination that comes into your mind that is not of God, that is not of your dream, that's not of your purpose, that's not of your vision, that is not of what God has called you to do. You take those thoughts and cast them down. Now, we are called to do that daily, every day. If you don't take control of your mind, then your mind will take control of you, and it will throw you out at the lowest point. That's why we are called to renew our mind. We are to renew our mind daily. We need to be in the Word. We need to be in prayer. We need to be walking according to the Spirit. And every thought that comes, it says to take captive. Now pay attention here. It says take captive every thought that comes into your mind. Now a lot of us think maybe it's a sin to think on things that are lustful, that are wrong. Well, no, those thoughts are going to come. You're not going to be able to stop those thoughts from coming because we are in a war. But we take the thought captive, and then we cast down every thought that exalts itself above the knowledge of God. Then when your obedience is complete, disobedience is punished. Now, what that literally means, that disobedience is punished, that means every time you walk in obedience and cast down the thought that is contrary to what God is telling you to do, the devil gets his butt kicked. Disobedience is punished. You know, I call this just kicking the devil's butt. And a lot of us don't know that we have the power and the authority in us to walk over the top of him, to kick his butt, and not let him reign and rule in our life anymore. But the first thing we have to do is start casting down every imagination, every thought, every argument that comes into our mind that is not of your vision, that is not of your purpose, that is not of your calling, that is not of what God has placed in your heart to do. Walk it out, make it happen. We'll talk to you guys later.